Kendrick is a better just artist in general.
Idiot.
Poet, but poetry isn't art.
You just slam that beer and he starts slurring.
He's lit already, bro. See, we gotta end the
definitely
pod
gotta
before
lose
it gets a
this
little bit
poker.
too crazy in here.
I'm about to bend you over on all fours and dog.
Let's have fun today, man.
We're having fun. We're having fun.
We're posting the Denver Brazilian
changing.
Jiu-Jitsu podcast next.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker did wrestle me, right?
Yeah.
Who'd you wrestle, Daniel?
Denver was trying to show me some shit.
I actually live in the same neighborhood as Denver.
Yeah, we know.
You know.
Yeah.
I be seeing him. This shit. I came back at like 2 a.m. one time. You know, like the back of my house is like woods. He was just sparking in the woods, like squatted down, scared the fuck out.
Yeah, that's some Denver shit to
If
do.
I didn't like smell the weed, I would have been like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Like,
He got the long hair too. So
Yeah,
he's
like-
Yeah, he probably
squatted
looked
in,
like a
night,
gremlin. That would actually scare me. And then you walk up to him, he's the sweetest guy in the world.
yeah, I
he
know.
looked
Like,
like a coke dealer in Miami. Guys, we have a coke dealer in Miami.
I'm having
during the
fun today.
podcast. Yeah, apparently that's fun.
I'm having fun.
Here he
today.
is,
Hands
Mr.
up.
Hey, what's up, man?
Al Pacino.
What's up, man?
That was a good little knuckle. It's funny too, though. Or not
Little
funny,
knuckle
but I
duster?
fucked my hand up from football the other day. So that shit kind of hurt. But it's all good.
This
This man's got cervezas. Came in. They were like 90 degrees. No, keep it in there for a second. Spin
They're
them,
hot as
bro.
shit.
Bring them to the middle real quick. Oh, and
so much worry. The ice is melting.
come on, man. You gotta. Let's turn this around. Oh. The ice is
They did come by. They were in my car for like an hour, and it's hot as dick outside.
Yeah. Oh, there isn't enough ice. There is not enough ice.
Isn't that warm yet? They're kind of cool, bro.
you're gonna get sick drinking this shit.
Nah. It's
They
not
were
hot
in the. It was
enough.
like an hour.
I guarantee they're at least cool.
No, they're cool.
You need to keep them in there for another like 5 minutes. My mouth is dry, funny enough. I don't have a water. There's hella water bottles just
You
scattered
do.
around. Have you seen the movie Signs?
Javi brought those.
Yeah,
Oh,
I brought
you
2
did?
water bottles. Yeah.
Yeah, one's for me, one's for you.
You put this on?
That's so tough. There's a ball cap, bro.
It's our new thing.
We're all going bald.
Javi follows the rule, the thumb of using the mic too. I got this one.
Yeah, Javi's real.
What's
Let him
up,
go
though?
like.
I actually probably do look bald with this.
We gotta catch up. We gotta catch up our podcast, which I think we're going to do very soon here. As
We
far
just need to
as-
drop like 3 episodes in
Yeah,
1 week.
like we want it to be more prevalent. Like right now, we're filming. It's what day is today? September 12th. We just missed the September 11th pod. This can be the
and
September.
my birthday pod.
Yeah, and your birthday pod.
We're celebrating both today.
No,
They're like the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, they are both detrimental to society.
Tragedies, yeah.
9/11 pod. Once again, we always talk about it, but it just started coming back on my, obviously probably because of 9/11, but on my YouTube and Twitter, like, or X, whatever the fuck now.
Uh-huh.
All the 9/11 videos. Bro, I seen a live video on YouTube of a broadcast of the news on, like, Today Show, like, at, like, 8 or, like, 9:47 a.m. is when it starts. Because I think the tower hits them, but, like, they don't get the news till, like, 9:52. So it just cuts at 5 minutes, and they're showing the first building. But then it shows the moment they're talking about the first building, like 5 minutes later, where the next plane.
It's a live view at
you
that
just
point,
see,
right?
yeah, and you just see the plane in the distance, and the news anchors don't even say anything yet. You just see the plane at a distance coming toward the other tower and explode. They're like, "Oh, we have another explosion." They go, "Wait, is that the other tower?" Bro, at that point, bro, that's like when everyone knew, or most people who were fucking smart, like some people were still stupid about it, on the news.
You know there was a third building that collapsed?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
right
the
outside?
Tower 7. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like-
it, like the Pentagon thing, right?
No, like in
No,
New
it was
York.
the third building right next to it.
Right next to
that
it.
was Tower 7, and
That's
then...
Tower
Oh yeah, and the
And
Pentagon
then
got
Pentagon
hit.
got hit.
That
on
one
the
looked like
side.
it was a demolition.
But,
That one-
yeah, and we from the DMV, so we can talk to this. That shit don't look like no fucking plane
Yeah, it
joint.
showed the footage of like the building collapsing. Boom, boom,
The
boom.
Pentagon?
No, the
No,
tower.
I'm talking about the Pentagon, bro.
Oh yeah,
And
there's no plane
conveniently,
there. They show
the
no
whole-
plane.
The whole idea,
No.
one of the big conspiracies about 9/11 is that like prior to 9/11, the World Trade Center had just reported like $2.3 trillion dollars, and the department in the Pentagon that was like investigating that also with the World Trade Center was the part that got hit.
And like the C, one of the C something O's, right? Like I forget his name. We were talking about this on one of our podcasts. I forget his first name, but he conveniently like missed a
Yeah,
thing there.
they all missed
and they
work,
called him
bro.
like Lucky something, like Lucky Berry.
Oh,
like,
Lucky Chuck or Lucky Chucky.
Yeah, some shit like that. It's some
Yeah.
bullshit. But yeah, I don't know.
I just don't know what's real anymore.
That shit is insane. And then they
I was
always
at the
talk
World
about.
Trade Center.
I don't know how true it is, but they always talk about how like Jeffrey Epstein had 2 paintings in his house or in his room. It was like one was like of Bill Clinton in a dress. And
Yeah,
a
yeah,
long-
yeah.
And the other one was George Bush
Playing with
paper
towers.
planes and like Jenga towers on the ground.
Yeah.
So
I've
like,
seen that picture.
I don't know. Obviously,
I went to the
defeating
island and saw that picture.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Fact
start
check.
doing.
If you were
tours
part of
on
the
island.
elite, would you like indulge? All right, because
Indulge
I
in
like
what?
no, but
Indulge in
at first, I'm sure people are just skeptical, unless it's like well, now the island doesn't exist. But like, if you're in like the '90s and you're a celebrity, like they just invite you to this lit ass island where like, yo, everybody and their mom about to be there. Like, would you go?
Most
Once?
likely, yeah.
I go.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
not
once you
knowing the
figure out what
information
it
that I
is-
know now, like I'm just clueless to it, and they're like, "Yo, like there's this island, everybody's gonna be there, it's gonna be."
But the
lit."
thing, I feel like,
I'm going to the
would
island.
you get got though, bro? Would you get got? Because the idea of it was that they would have like, say like 16-year-old girls that looked much older, and would like hook up with them and then tell them that they're 16.
Yeah, and then they hold it against them.
And then
or
they hold
some
it. That's
shit.
blackmail.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess obviously I'd go if I ignorantly I'd go. Maybe nowadays I wouldn't. I'd be like, no, these motherfuckers be on some bullshit. I'm gonna keep my work to my work and my family.
But like, would you
family.
get got though? Like, what if like what? I'm sure someone has went to the island with no intentions of fucking that weekend and just like, kind of got off.
I mean, yeah, if they use it like they trick you, then there's nothing you can do.
But I'm sure you die if you don't fuck someone. Like, like? Imagine you're Jeffrey Epstein and this person like I come and I don't want to fuck any of the.
Yeah, that's like the pizza. You know, like the Pizzagate thing, right? Like that's the most. The Pizzagate shit to me is the most concrete proof of shit like that, right?
Explain it.
There was thousands of emails. They couldn't find much about like child sex
They're
trafficking.
just weird.
Are you
as
talking
But
about Hillary Clinton and like
yeah,
the Pizzagate
and just
here
other
and,
people.
like,
Yeah, like there was thousands of emails they found in transit that used pizza in nonsensical ways. Like, oh, we'd like to order 2 hours of pizza, like things like that. Like we had pizza there, and then
Or that we just got
yeah.
like a truckload of pizza delivered. Or something
Yeah,
like.
yeah. There, like, and there's more depth about it, but it's really supposedly tied into like sex trafficking, and also I saw videos since then about it where there's so many interviews like Ellen, Oprah on the news
Where they
like,
say some weird shit about pizza.
and
Yeah,
celebrities like, yeah, we went and we had pizza. And
Yeah,
like,
you remember when we were
had
having pizza?
Yeah, like,
And
we
they look
had
at each other
pizza.
weird?
Yeah, like that shit fucked up. Regardless if that's an
Oprah.
inside joke or if it's for real, like, because it means something. You know what I mean? Like, there's no question it means something, right? There's no way they're just pulling all these joints up where people are just talking about pizza.
I mean, pizza
That's what-
is America's like #1 eating food.
I just
They
don't.
picked a smart name.
Yeah.
Actually, they picked
Just-
a great ass
No,
name.
because it was, but it's also, I think it's also derived from, like, a cult, like a sex trafficking cult, like pizza something. Or the symbol is, I forget. But yeah, and then there's some.
Get
there's
a
some,
pizza that young ass.
Yeah, and there's some DC company. That.
Yeah, they looked
they
into it
tried
and
to-
they
and they-
investigated it.
Yeah, but they briefly did, and they said everything was fine. But then they look into like the symbols the same as like the sex trafficking Pizzagate symbol, and it's like the owner is like he was like a drag. He did like drag.
It was like a
he
pizza
was
or
weird.
something in Bethesda, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone-
and,
I
know
the
exactly what
owner
you're
of that
talking
pizza
about.
place was like a.
Controversial
He was
take.
part of like the LGBTQ community, I guess. I don't know.
Controversial take. If you're
I mean,
doing
I'm not
drag,
saying I'm not saying that's linked to that, but
no, if you're doing drag, you're fucking kids.
dude, I'm just gonna say there is linkage at least in the past to like mental health issues when it came to those type of people, and like so I'm not saying there obviously it's more prevalent today, so there's more normal
Damn,
people
dude.
like it, but there's
Thinking
definitely
about
some
it.
fucked up people out there in this world that fuck with shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get more
Yeah.
ice for me, bro?
More ice. All right, yeah, all right.
And I'll dump out some water
'Cause
while you do that.
I meant to put this jacket on.
I'm having a good time, bro.
I'll get ice.
While that happens,
What are we gonna talk? So what did you do this weekend, Daniel? You went to DC United game?
oh yeah, this weekend was a bender, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Friday, what did I do Friday? Friday I had a game, and then I actually have to tell Josh a story about Friday. So we went, but Friday I had a game, and then we went to Andre's house after. Didn't get drunk, but we drank a little bit, crushed a little bottle, had some beers. Saturday, DC United tailgate, and then the DC United game.
Did they win?
I couldn't even tell
who's
you,
the-
bro.
who's
I didn't
the-
know it was 0-0.
Who's the DC United coach? Wayne Rooney?
I think Wayne Rooney's an assistant coach right now.
Okay.
But that's the thing. We sit in the supporter section, so you're not watching the game.
Yes, screaming.
You're just screaming the N word. You're calling everyone fags. So you don't scream the N word.
Ice.
Oh, I had to dump some water out.
Yeah, I thought you were.
You're
I don't think you
talking-
need to. You don't necessarily need to.
You don't think so?
I didn't bring a lot of ice.
That should be good though.
I'll just do it.
So yeah, well, what was the last thing I said?
Fucking children.
DC United game.
Oh yeah. So that shit's lit, bro. Like I love going to soccer games. But then the next day, got home late as shit, drunk as hell, cause that was my boy was DJing. So the pregame was lit and everything. And then Sunday morning, woke up and went to the fucking Ravens game.
Oh yeah, you were at the football game.
Yeah, bro. So it was like a pretty lit weekend.
It didn't rain up in Baltimore.
Nah.
It rained out in Landover. OD.
It did not. It did not rain. It was like not even drizzle. Like you'd feel like a drop. Like you know, right when you're like, oh, it's about to rain.
It wasn't raining up here,
And then
so I
it
assumed
happened.
it was. I assumed it was just below us.
Yeah. You going to a football game this year, Josh?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I probably will end up going to a Chargers game. I didn't buy a ticket before the season started, like I do sometimes, but I'm probably gonna go. But I think I'm going to the Redskins Bears game on Thursday night with my brother and my dad.
This week?
We ain't tell my dad. No,
Next
they
week?
play in like October.
Next week?
No.
2 weeks from now? That's
Sometime in
October by then.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know when October is.
Actually, it's not even October yet. So y'all stupid. It was a test.
Oh, you're
Today's
right.
the 12th.
It is
It's 14 days.
Oh yeah, that's why. I mean, you're right. You did just hypnotize me into thinking it was like the end of
I
September.
got you, yeah.
Holy shit! Like I can't even. I was gonna like argue with you, but no. You're a mentalist, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Your mentalist retarded.
I got to fart so bad. I want one of these
Don't do it
beers
right here.
so bad.
They're starting to get a little frothy, right? Is that the word?
Frothy?
Like where you can see the chilled bottom.
Frosty?
I feel like froth.
Froth is like when you
That's
froth
hot,
a
yeah.
drink.
Yeah, you can just use that word and define. That's not how you define words, dumbass.
Well, you just don't know what frothing a drink is, but like when you're making an espresso, you froth the milk. Like you use that little blender and you make it creamy. Like instead of like the milk, it turns
Alright,
into like a
there
foam.
you go. You
That's
get
a
Yeah, I don't know if I
frother.
believe Daniel or not.
I mean, I think he's right,
I'll
but like
go
it's
with
just
it.
the way he
I'll go
explains
with it,
shit
yeah.
is fucking stupid.
I'm always right. What you mean?
Misinformation pod.
Why does-
I was thinking about that the other
The
day.
camera looks like,
Cheener and Big Pod.
doesn't it?
Yeah, hold up. Raise your hand. No,
I don't know.
we're squared
It
up.
always looks like that to me.
It does look like that, but we're squared
We're
up.
not. We're literally not.
You guys did the skit.
Yeah,
The commercial.
Yeah, I haven't.
Do you guys have more plans of doing stuff like that?
Oh, you talking about you seen that, Jen?
Yeah.
Like the one we were just fucking around. Yeah, that was like ad lib. We did record another one. I'll show you a little bit what I have, but
Oh yeah.
oh man, I hope it might have. Damn, I just thought about something. I just uploaded all the clips that we recorded onto Google Drive because it was just wasting my time in my desktop space. I need to get a USB drive or some shit.
Yeah, we need to get like a terabyte, John. We can both put like 50 up for it.
This shit do be expensive for no reason. But,
Yeah, the terabyte John's crazy.
But yeah, we filmed like a Hot Ones joint.
Oh, with who? Just y'all two?
Yeah, I parodied. Like that's why I had the
And
bald
well,
cap.
Jerem helped us out, yeah.
I mean,
Shout
Jerem
out,
helped
Jerem.
recorded. Yeah, of course. I put on that bald cap. That's why I bought that bald cap. I was the host,
That shit was
Sean
funny.
Evans, but I was Shang Evans, and we did some bullshit. I'm not
How
gonna
far
lie.
along is that?
Yeah, what I showed you is all I did.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, like that shit didn't. I almost don't know if we should post it.
Why, it didn't hit like that?
It didn't hit like that to me. Like
I feel like, alright, so
we need
can,
to be more cinematic.
You know what I was
bro.
thinking?
We just
We
need to be
can-
better cinematically. I just
we-
need to be behind the camera.
Yeah.
I be going in though. Sometimes I be having so much fun with those characters, but sometimes I
But
gotta
the
write
thing is,
something without me
we
in it
can-
and
no.
have y'all in it.
No, but we can definitely, if we want to do it like just us, we're both nice behind the camera. So we just
Yeah.
have to figure out how to make scenes. We just have to be real like artists about it and like make the scenes so that I can record you, you
Yeah.
record me, and then we just have to do the.
You guys should
Whole
just start
thing
doing
like
like
that.
random pranks on people.
I would also right
I have a
now.
funny ass skit I want to talk about.
Something we can talk about it. Something else I was thinking about too, which is it's easier and I think it'll be funnier with the type of shit we be thinking of, is if we did like I'm talking about like a 15-second, 20-second skit, like situational, like. I had one in mind the other day, but I can't even think of it. But if I had to ad lib one, it'd be on some stupid shit like I'm about to I don't know you wake up type shit and you I don't know how to explain.
Like, are you saying a quick one?
Yeah, like or
That
like
goes perfect for
like
what
yeah,
I
like
am.
like we're outside of a strip club and like we're sitting there and I just came up with this. We're sitting out at the strip club and we're drinking a beer and shit and or something. We're just talking and we're like, "Where's Daniel?" And this is like 10 seconds of conversation, and then you come out and you just have a boner or something. Like you just walk out and you're just like, And the videos.
And the videos
like
over.
I just came up with it, but like I just think cinematically it'd be hard.
Yeah,
it'd be easy though.
Yeah,
But, like we film it outside of like a joint that looked like a strip club or a real strip club with neon lights at nighttime, or like someone smoking a cigarette. They're smoking there. Like it would look tough.
Yeah.
And then he actually has like a real boner.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get a real boner.
Yeah.
Javi has to be there to give
Like
it a
I always
boner.
had a punchline about strip
He's
clubs.
quick
Like,
with it,
like
bro.
the best case scenario at a strip club is if you nut. If you bust a nut, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you get your money's worth.
yeah, you got your money's worth. So
Yeah.
like you come out, you're like, yeah, I'm just here to nut. Like I don't
That's
know.
facts.
I thought
I gotta go-
You could somehow tie that.
I got a good quick one that I thought of today, which is it ties into the remember the Michael Jackson stupid joke I had about him being able to fuck kids because of his age.
Yeah.
So it's like a quick To Catch a Predator scene, and like you go and you catch the guy, like you just immediately walk into the guy like, hey, so you're here married to a 12-year-old boy, blah blah blah, and then you like get on his case. He's like, no, and he shows you his ID, and he's born on a leap year. So he's actually like 12 or 14 years old. And you're like, oh, okay, you're good. And then the last second of it, like this is like a 10, 15 second video. The last second is like a kid like yelling in the back of a car, like ah, and he's just driving away. That would just be it.
Yeah, something like
And then you could do more than those. Like
Yeah.
the next one will be like, no, this guy identifies as a 12-year-old. This guy is actually a pedophile, and we still let him go.
I thought of one too, like a quick one to be like a guy. I saw a video recently.
right.
I saw a video recently it was on TV. It was like breaking news. This man reported in Baltimore, Maryland, attacks like 2 senior citizens outside of a Planned Parenthood, and it's footage of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's footage of it. He just walks up to like an old lady, boom, goes up to the old guy behind him, pushes him, and just like pow, 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 walks off, and I'm like, damn, my brain, I'm like, how you get so angry? Like, how could you be that mad outside of a Planned Parenthood? You're like, how can they fuck up an abortion?
Why are they that?
Like, you just want them to kill the baby. Like, what? Like, you know what I mean?
But it was old people.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about it, but it made me think we could do like a skits like about like a Planned Parenthood thing. Like, you go in there, or like a guy goes in there and he's trying to order a baby's. Like he thinks that it's like.
Or a guy goes in there for
an
an abortion.
Blendini?
If I go in there for abortion, me and Javi walk in there, I
Yeah.
go in for abortion, like, my boyfriend, he fucking nutted so hard in me, and he fucking thrashed me and saying that, like, and I'm pregnant.
I mean,
like,
I get
need an
I
abortion.
get the out of pocket shit, bro. But
That's
just
not
like,
funny.
Wait,
That's not funny.
if we
Yeah,
walk
like-
in with a secret camera and I say like, no, I need an abortion, like my boyfriend, and obviously I won't say like that crazy shit, but like me and my boyfriend, we had unprotected sex, and like I think I'm pregnant. Can I get an abortion?
That's
And
not
see what they say. And see what they say.
They probably would sell it to you though, just to make money.
yeah.
So you're saying that's a prank?
That's a prank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
a
not
prank.
I've always thought the funniest prank I've ever came up with, and I came up with it back in the day, like maybe even in high school, is you would go up to a guy like this. You sit up, pretend there's a bench outside the Columbia Mall. Always pick, you know the Columbia Mall where you walk in where the LL Bean used to be, like it's a nice little view.
Yeah.
And I find a guy who's smoking a cigarette at a bench. Like we gotta find a guy smoking a cigarette.
I'm smoking.
I sit down. I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? I'm like, it's fucking hot as shit out here, right? And you're like, yeah. And I say something stupid, make him like, yeah. I'm like, hey, you mind if I borrow your lighter real quick? He's like, yeah, man. And like, maybe I can pull out a pack of cigarettes, but really, in the cigarette, or even if I don't, I pull out a metal spoon.
Okay.
And I just, like, I already have some time.
Yeah.
He's
like, whoa, yeah, that's
I just like, if he doesn't react, like, it's his reaction. Like, and if he doesn't react, like, I'll just start talking to him while I'm lighting up the spoon. Like, the spoon will be rigged up and everything. I'll tie it up so that
You bring out like a syringe.
Yeah.
You gotta have the whole thing, and then like people are free. That's perfect.
Yeah, like I think
that's
shit,
easy to do.
I think
too.
that shit, yeah, it'd just be funny to get people's reaction.
But
we
we
can
just
do it
have
like
to-
3 times.
We'd have to mic you up,
Yeah,
and
just
we can use this camera because I have bigger lenses that
Yeah.
we can like.
Yeah, we just
stay at
have a
distance.
camera sitting out there. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't even have to be the perfect footage. It just has to be like I mean, you could get it with a deep lens. Yeah. I
That's
think that
pretty
would be funny as
That's
shit.
hilarious.
But pranks to me is kind of like I don't even really want to do pranks, bro.
You just gotta put yourself out there, like
I don't want to do pranks.
the whole prank shit has been like oversaturated too.
It's old.
But if we think of new ideas like that, like that's stupid and funny.
Pranks to me are.
But like,
but I don't know
everybody
if I
has done
wanna-
everything though. Like,
Yeah, I don't know
and
if
that's
I
the one
wanna do
thing. Like,
pranks.
unless you're out here, like, remember when Book first came out? Like, he was doing like
Yeah,
the wild shit,
ridiculous
and then like even.
But
now,
I'm never
it's still
gonna do
a
some
bunch of-
shit like Boonk was.
Yeah, that was just some. That wasn't even pranks. He was just
being
he was just
obnoxious and
traumatizing
ignorant.
people. He was just terrorizing the city. He what was that one dude? There was one dude named I forget. He was from Towson, bruh. He was from the Baltimore Towson area. His name was like
Supreme Patty.
no. He's a black dude named. He used to go into restaurants and he was better than Boonk, but he was still a dickhead. Like he'd sit next to someone at their dinner table and he'd be like, "Oh my god, you look like Seth Rogen," and the guy would be like, "Leave me alone." He'd be like, "Nah, dude, you look just like Seth Rogen. Oh my god!" Like, and he'd be saying shit like that. And he'd be like, "Oh, And then someone come to me like, sir, your forehead is way too big to be talking to me. I cannot hear you. Your forehead big as shit. And he would like turn the camera, and the guy would be like, you need to leave the premises right now. I'm calling the police. Like, oh my god, he's like, calm down. Like, that should be funny.
Off like the Gideon, Gideon, he be doing that.
I don't remember.
Gideon corny to me, bro.
Gideon had some shit that was funny, but at the same time, he does some fucked up shit too. But that's exactly what I mean. He's a perfect example. Like, he's like top tier right now who does pranks. That shit's not what I want to do.
But that's not the type of pranks we would be doing. The motherfuckers have like some gay ass pranks.
I want to make mini movies. I want to make mini movies.
Yeah.
If you make mini movies that aren't pranked, like you could film
still
some
prank style,
shit.
but like it's thought into. It's not just a prank.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never really.
Just funny
I
shit.
used to want to do pranks, but I definitely don't think I want to do pranks.
Yeah, like the skit shit is funny. Like Drewski, he does the skits, but like I feel like I know what you're talking about. You want to be more cinematic with it. Like it's more like a movie. It's not like
yeah, because someone could. Honestly, the best case scenario with that would be like someone who's important who makes movies would see that shit. And he would like endeavor and see maybe we see a bunch, and he would reach out to us or something, and then we'd be like, holy shit. Like, matter of fact, I do got this script. Psh, like,
right there, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what my brain's at. But if you want to do prank type shit, obviously we'd help. Buddha said he was gonna try to fuck around and do some YouTube shit too, and I told him I'd help him. Like,
yeah, he did say that.
I wouldn't want my own shit to be like, oh, I'm a prankster.
Y'all got Buddha on here yet?
Nah, but he hasn't necessarily. Like, I told him.
At the bottom, it's gonna leak on you.
He wants to though, like, but he's not sure entirely how to set it. He just wants it to be precise. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He's doing a lot.
Did you want one? How you know?
I was on
I'll take one for your birthday, bro.
I mean, you don't have to, because that leaves me more.
Alright, you just keep it.
I just want it because I'm only gonna drink one.
Like, if you actually want one, here.
He brought water.
You sure?
No, I'm straight. I'm actually cool off beer. Like I fuck with beer,
Yo,
but
this is so warm still.
Shut up, for real?
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
I definitely don't want one now.
It's not warm.
It's fucking
just not
warm.
cold.
You're lying to yourself. Nah, the top was OD warm. Now the middle's actually kind of cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah.
The top part I just said maybe it mixed up there. I had to I should have stirred it or something. The top was hot as shit. It was kind of disgusting.
I didn't get the top. Well, I didn't even get any of it. Mine was nice.
Yeah, but you just keep it in here too, anyways. It tastes like apple juice right now.
That was clutch of your dad.
Yeah, I mean when it comes to beer, he don't play.
Yeah.
He'd be like, warm beer? No.
That shit is the worst when you go to a restaurant and they give you that shit. And
bruh, that happened the other day, bruh. That happened 2 places. It happened at Looney's on Sunday. I went to 1 o'clock games to watch with Mark and them, and their beer was warm as shit. I was like, what the fuck? And then, but it was out of a pitcher, so I guess. And then, but I went to Jimmy Seafood, spent a fuck ton of money.
Jimmy Seafood? Where's that?
It's in Dundalk. It's in Baltimore City, but it's in Dundalk. It's cool. It's a famous seafood place, but it's whatever. But I had a good time, whatever. I was with my girl, and I spent a fuck ton of money. But I got the Stone Cold beer. Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer.
Cold.
And they gave me in a can. It came in a can, so and I was hoping I knew it was going to come in a can, but I was hoping they just poured it in a glass. Some people do that.
Yeah.
But she didn't even bring me a glass. I was like, can you give me a glass? And I meant to say chilled glass. But I figured they'd give me a chilled glass.
But it is the Stone Cold beer. You don't drink it with a glass. You fucking chug it.
That's fair. That
makes sense. I actually didn't even think about
that's
that.
Probably why
if the waiter said that to me, I would have been like, I'll give you another 2% tip extra.
Yeah.
But
what if it was like, don't be a bitch, it's the Stone
I would
Cold.
smash it on my head and drink.
You'd have
You see my Instagram post the other day? You see my Florida Instagram post?
No, wait, yes, no.
Oh,
Remind me.
I just saw it. I just saw it the other. I mean, I just thought.
They don't even follow you type shit.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
You know what I'm talking about, Javi?
Yeah.
Josh don't fuck with me. Yeah, I did see that.
I was drinking Budweiser's like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think I kept saying it that night.
That's a Josh
slow.
I know, man.
I look slow. Yeah, that's that. And you said
that's a drug Josh. That's
when
I told you. That's how.
I thought about that.
Bro.
I thought about that shit.
That's how you get every time you drink.
Because he was saying, he was like, you're an aggressive drunk. I'm like, bro, I don't like. Because when he said aggressive drunk, I thought he meant like an angry drunk. Like, I don't be.
Nah, he's just like, yeah. Like, let's run.
Yeah. Like I would run. I'd do an OD workout. I'd probably hurt myself.
You want to do that?
I do an OD workout. I've been going to the gym pretty consistent for the last 3
weeks. You and Javi
4
getting like lit together would be bad, bro. This man Javi.
I got lit with Javi back in the day, back when I would get lit.
Yeah, but that's when Javi was insecure and he wasn't acting.
Yeah, Javi was more
Javi
was on some cool. Javi was on some cool shit, some street shit.
This thick Javi,
Javi
think he's big and strong, bro. Just be trying to.
No,
I just don't drink like that no more.
I'm just heavy-handed, so like I don't know. Like one time I was off shrooms and I was like laughing so hard, and Daniel was next to me. Unfortunately, I started beating on his back. Like I couldn't stop laughing. I started crushing him. Daniel just gets up and then just starts. I was like, all right, bro.
I remember when I was drunk. Back when I was drunk in high school and I would drink a lot. There was and it was to the point where I swear to God, like I know people that, like It's not an exaggeration, I guess. People always say it, but I was like, I remember back in high school myself, I'm like, man, I got a problem. Like, I'm going to be drunk my whole life. Like, this is terrible. Like, I remember really thinking that, because I just always wanted to drink. Yeah. And, but it got to the point, like, a couple times my junior into senior year, bro, it was like 2 or 3 times where I got so drunk, like, violently drunk, to where I was so blacked out. Like, I know people, like, you black out, like, people have blacked out, you were like, oh, I don't remember that. But, like, nah, bro, I was blacked out. I was blacked out for like 3 hours the whole night. We're driving around places, and like I'm going to different houses. I'm having conversations with people, and I'm fucking like punching people in the face type shit. Like it happened like 3 times, bro. Like shout out Cam Drennan. I just seen Cam Drennan recently. That's my boy. Like I fucked with Cam Drennan back in high school.
Wait, you said this was senior week?
This is junior year going into senior year. Like,
okay.
I remember there was just a.
So you're just in the neighborhood, your neighborhood?
I mean, we'd be like.
They talking about like after like when people just an address and stuff.
Yeah, like post football varsity game, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'd just be so like I'd be blacked out drunk, and I'll always remember junior year. This is the last day of summer going into senior year, like the last day of the weekend in the summer. Like Monday, the next Monday we have school, and we're at the Kill Cars had a big party, and I'm like super drunk throughout the night. We go to the Kill Cars, I'm already drunk, and I remember taking a shot. I remember Matt Marshall gave me a shot, and I take a shot and like all sloppy. And I remember that being my last memory. It's like in like time travel. The very next thing, and it's probably like an hour later, but it's the very next thing I just come right to it, is everyone's pushing. And I realize they're separating me with Cam Drennan. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, I'm on some, like, back to normal.
You just sobered up.
Like, oh, that's my boy.
Yeah, I'm like, Cam, why is Cam so mad? And someone's like, you just fucking punched him in the face. And I'm like, what? And Cam's like, no, like, getting pulled back. Like, no, come here. And I'm like, what? And like, I think it was Troy. It was like, Troy Kilgour's like, he's like, Win, you fucked up, man. I just remember that. And he's like, y'all gotta go. Party's over. Like, type shit.
Damn.
And I remember leaving and being so confused. And they're like, yeah. And I finally pieced it together. Like, I just started asking people the next day, like, or at school on the Monday, like, what happened. They said, like, bro, y'all were just chilling, like, maybe y'all were wrestling around or something. Ryan Maloney said he saw it the best. Like, Ryan said he was, like, just sitting there with us. And me and Cam, like, standing.
Shout out to Maloney.
Yeah, Maloney said, I'm just drunk as shit, like, just standing. They just know I'm drunk as shit, but I'm just standing there, like, after we were probably horsing around, I'm like, boom! Like, I just stole the shit out of him. Like, I just stole the fuck out of him. Cam.
You let the intrusive thoughts
Yeah, bro. And that's when I was like...
That should be happening.
But I just remember being like, dude, that's a problem. I was like, that's such a problem.
It is bad.
That's such a problem.
I've never been like...
literally, no, like, I had no control of myself. Like, I'm gone. Like, I'm not there. Like, I promise, like, no exaggeration, like, there's no... Like, I was gone.
If I was gone, I would, like,
You'd be asleep or something, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't get like violent if I've been blacked out before, and it's not aggressive. It's like
you've been blacked out like all night, and you're just like you got videos of you just like this, and you don't remember.
Yeah. There's nights I don't remember, but I never like punch someone. I just stay there, like get them, be like, ugh, pissed.
Last time I blacked out was actually recently.
I guess I punched someone. Like I've done that a couple times.
You blacked out?
I blacked out recently. Yeah.
I haven't blacked out since high school.
Nah.
This man Javi was drunk as shit at Edward's house the other day.
I'm hip. Y'all motherfuckers let me...
What, for your birthday thing?
Yeah, bro. We copped a bottle of Don Julio.
Yeah, I saw you
on Clase Azul.
Clase Azul.
But, nah, when I get drunk, I just get happy as fuck. Like, I don't know. I know, like, last time I blacked out, my cousin told me, like, I picked them up and shit. Like, I picked up all my cousins. They were like, bro, don't hug us, bro. Like, they were all scared as fuck. Because, like, I literally walked up, like, yo, what's up? I just bear hug and just pick them up the entire way.
I feel violated.
Yeah. He just wants to show off his strength when he's drunk. That's what it is.
Nah.
Put your big ass, bring me down, bro. I be probably mad.
He was like, bro, get your big ass away from me, bro.
What are you going to do? Javi's big as shit.
There be people like that. I don't know. I always remember one time, R.I.P. this dude for real. His name was Val. Like, his Spencer's boy from Salisbury. He was like, I only met him like 3-4 times, but he was a good dude.
Spencer's boyfriend from Salisbury?
It was his boy, yeah, his boyfriend, maybe.
Okay.
Shout out Val. Don't disrespect Val. He's dead, bro. R.I.P.
So he can't say anything.
Spencer be watching the pod.
Oh, shout out Spencer.
Shout out Spence. But, I always remember it was like the 3rd or 4th time I met him. But, like, we were cool, but, like, I'm in Salisbury, and I seen him before at, like, a pregame, and I went to the party, and, like, I don't know, I don't even see him. It just, I feel like, I thought someone was, like, trying to jump me or something, like, yeah, like, jumps on my back like this, like, I'm like, you know, like that type shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, like, I realize it's him, and, bro, but this man, like, ripped my earlobe, like, the part where your earlobe meets your skin, your side, like, it ripped, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm, like, pinching it, like, with a tissue.
That's what I'm seeing.
I'm like, bro, you need to calm the fuck down.
You're probably sick.
He's probably like on coke and shit. I was mad.
Like when you pull up, you're on 1 and everybody's on 10. That's just kind of
Bro.
annoying.
And that's the thing though.
Bro. That's why
I was lit.
I was lit.
I was really lit that time though. I was really lit. I just remember being, but like it just being like on some like I didn't know in there, but it was like Spencer's Man's. Like I'm like, bro, just calm the fuck down. I was so mad. Some people just be on that.
Now that you're talking about earlobes, apparently I was seeing like some shit like if you have like the attached earlobe,
you have autism.
They talking about like somebody in your family was fucking like cousin.
Yeah, there we go.
Edit, bro. We need to start recording. We need to get an iPhone 17.
What do you use to edit?
I use Mixcraft for audio, but I use Filmora. I've had it since college. It's pretty convenient. I had it for that one purchase back in 2016 for years till this year. I guess that joint lasted 6 years. Now it's making me pay.
Oh yeah, what was it, 10?
I forget. I think I paid a one-time fee for like 3 months until it bothers me again.
I told you I was gonna give you half if you.
Whatever, just pay for that African introduction, dudes.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do that. Pablo sent me this joint.
I mean, it's cool.
Dude, it's funny. I'm
happy now that I don't have to put money in.
It's not cool. It's not like that funny of a thing, but it'll just be hilarious. It's
like the African people that like do like the videos like
they'll be like happy birthday. We're gonna do it like watch Chino and Bing and have them like dress up as some shit.
I mean, yeah, that's good promo, honestly.
Yeah, why not, bro? And they'll post it on their page too.
I think there'd be better ideas now that we're speaking out loud about it.
Of what?
Like we could find that's not the Fiverr or whatever app or whatever, or what's that shit called?
That's like they have their own web. They just went famous on TikTok.
Well, you know the app I'm talking about though. Is it Fiverr?
Yeah, Fiverr's that app where you can put on the.
You find like celebrities and they'll say shit for you.
No, that's Cameo.
I meant Cameo.
Yeah, Cameo.
We could find some tough ass people on Cameo. Think about that.
I mean, yeah, William Montgomery's on Cameo.
Yeah, but I'm even Charlie Sheen. I don't know why I just thought Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Joe Rogan. Nah, he's not.
He's not on Cameo. He's not doing that.
We could do Joe Rogan lookalikes.
You guys could
probably like for $5.
Get on an interview, hire him, and just be like, Joe Rogan podcast.
Yo, that'd be so funny.
Be like, yo, we got the real Joe Rogan.
We could have Mark play Joe Rogan. Mark wants to do that.
To play Joe Rogan?
No, he wants to play characters that he comes up with, but we could make him do Joe Rogan.
All right, yeah.
And just do the entire podcast.
I'm going to call Mark. He might be at work, but I'm going to call him right now. I'm going to ask him.
We don't have the Mark pod up, right?
Nah, it was our fault.
Yeah. But still good, because it wasn't even that great of a pod, and Mark deserves an amazing pod. Like, that shit better be hilarious when Mark gets on here.
You gotta do like a big group pod.
Shout out 301 Biggie.
Mark has a kid.
Yeah.
He has a kid.
That happens, yeah. People grow up and have kids. When you gonna have kids, Javi?
Not soon.
I want some kids soon, bro.
I knew he wouldn't answer. He's got a kid, bro.
For the fag.
Would you hop? I'm gonna say, would you
pull up to the podcast right now as Joe Rogan?
We just interview Joe Rogan. Like, yo.
Well, you'd have to leave because there's only 3 spots.
Would you? Well, no, I'm about to do the audio thing. Would you hop on the pod as Joe Rogan?
Penis.
As Joe Rogan penis? What y'all been up to though, bruh?
Oh, we were just talking. He asked me what I did on the weekend, and I told him about going to the games, and I went to Andre's house after like Friday night game, and then we went to.
You said this already.
Yeah, but there's a story I wanted to tell you, but now I'm kind of thinking about it. I kind of don't even want to tell it, but then I'm a pussy.
So why even bring it back up?
So no, I'm gonna tell it. I'm
why even bring it back up?
Fucking tell
While
it.
I'm talking right now, I'm trying to figure out in which way I'm gonna tell it. But basically, there's some gay shit going on at Dre's house. But I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what?
We're not exposing people. This is the exposed podcast.
Yeah, this is like.
This person is exposed.
What was that like? Hoko Confessions or whatever that shit was in high school. You remember that shit? That shit was so crazy.
Who did that shit?
I wonder who's behind that. Yeah.
Definitely a weirdo.
Just DM us like the deepest confessions, and then like.
We should get a hotline.
That'd be
nobody
hilarious.
will, but like we should get a hotline. No one will call, but like imagine one day we
set up like a whole telecom line
or email or like just like we should post polls.
Well, I've been said. We
could post polls.
Honestly, I haven't posted a pod where I've asked a question yet, but we started asking questions. Remember?
What do you mean?
I was in the beginning of the pod, like, what's your favorite colored person?
Oh yeah. What's our question for today? All right, if you're
Mark said he'd hop on. He said but he responded, I need a bald cap and fake sleeves. I just said I got a bald cap.
You got the bald cap. You just need fake sleeves.
Where's Sharpie?
Yeah.
He said, when you try and do this? I'm gonna say right now.
Why not? We're back-to-back pods. Just upload this back onto your shit real quick.
Or next Tuesday.
But
shit, did you guys watch the UFC fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Izzy got worked. I mean, what's his name? Strickland really had an OD defense.
Strickland,
like, on-point defense. He was like Walter.
Honestly, his defense was on point, but like his offense was so good that it was defensive at the same time.
Mark said next Tuesday works.
He was just working him, bro.
That was a crazy fight. He got crushed like the first round too. Izzy got crushed. Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
Some people would have stopped the fight right there because Izzy for a second wasn't defending himself up on that cage. He was just going like this and eating shots in the face while he was standing up.
Strickland was saying some wild shit too. He was like, he's like, think of America like prior to women voting. It's just shit like that.
Strickland's hilarious. I saw this funny ass tweet where it was like, America's getting their get back. So you remember how they had the three kings of the UFC, which is Izzy Adesanya, Kamaru Usman, and Francis Ngannou. When they're all three champions, they're all the three African kings. That's what they used to call them. And now Sean Strickland took the belt from
Izzy.
Who's
the heavyweight champ?
Huh?
You said Ngannou. So
but it's not an exact comparison. But they're saying like they're gonna have the three American kings. It's gonna be Sean Strickland, Sean O'Malley, and if Colby Covington beats Leon Edwards, because that's supposedly like the next fight. That'll be like the three most American motherfuckers are now champs. It'd be hilarious. I don't know how they gave that man Sean Strickland a platform.
That tall Russian dude who fought the Tuivasa dude was OD too.
Volkov's crazy. Yeah, he's nice.
I thought Samoan dude was nice though.
He is.
Like,
He's knockout,
but he got like outworked.
That dude's 6'7" and just was perfect with his distancing and like just you couldn't fuck with him. Body kick.
Too smart. Tuivasa's more like a brawler, bro.
He got inside a couple times. But at the end of the day,
it's hard, especially when somebody got like reached like that too.
He didn't want to have to like gas out like that, but he gassed out. Dude got on top. That was a tough ass choke. I forget what they call that type of choke.
Ezekiel choke.
It was like the both hands, right?
Yeah.
And he just crushed him.
Ezekiel choke. That was nasty, bro. That's disgusting.
Manhandled. Yeah, UFC's lit, bro. I really do fuck with watching that. I watch like usually every event.
I went to the casino on my birthday, and I fucking lost like $400. That shit was not
It's not a birthday.
Daniel definitely has this casino like I don't know why Daniel still even goes to the casino. Daniel has like, a gambling.
You know what's crazy is I went and I had gotten some like.
Would you play blackjack?
Huh? Nah, I played roulette.
Real roulette table?
Yeah, real roulette table.
For the whole time? How quick were you out of there?
Nah, I stayed there for a couple hours. I was up for a little bit and then after a while like it was just like me and my girl were there and she was like, fuck it, like keep playing. And I'm like, my dumb ass was like, yeah, you're gonna take out $200 more.
Yeah, Daniel was tripping. I remember.
And I'll be like, oh, this how I'm putting 100 on this shit. Wow, it's gonna hit. Boom. Hell no, bro. That shit was sickening.
Last time I bet was at Atlantic City, and I was down.
I won
the first 2 days, and then the very last day I went there, I just turned like my last 40 into like 350 or some shit on blue roulette.
I used to call Daniel like
a
random Tuesday.
I played both. I played to get my money back. I just played straight outs. I just played outside.
Okay, and then while you got your money, you play inside. That's how.
I made my very first day there. The first like 45 minutes, I went from like I think I had like $200-$300 on me, probably 200 I think. Yeah, 200 and ended up with like $30-$40, and then at the last second I put some numbers inside. I think I hit black 24, turned like about $30 into whatever, like 192 something, and I pocketed it and just didn't bet the whole night. Second night I lost everything and then made it back that very end of the day.
What were you about to say? Some dumb shit about me?
Oh, no, I was about to say Daniel definitely like back in the day I would call him on like Tuesday. What you doing after work? He's like, I'm at the casino right now. Just like
by yourself.
Nah, those are bad
times. By yourself.
Going to the casino by yourself. No,
you would like smoke on the way there or something?
Nah, bro, I would. Yeah, all right. So this is when I was working at the bank, and like, I would leave the bank.
Oh, you worked by Ronald Mills?
Mm-hmm. I worked right by there. And the crazy thing is that every day, like I worked in, it was called Quarterfield, so it was kind of in like an older neighborhood, but still right by the.
Yeah.
So it would just be a bunch of old people coming in, and they would have like, some people had their accounts structured, like they had like 3 checking accounts. One would be like spending, or they have 2 checking accounts and a saving. One would be spending, one would literally be labeled casino play money, and the other one would be like their savings account. They'd have more money in their fucking casino play money, and they come in and be like some Asian lady. There's this Chinese lady that would always come in like every like month or two. She'd either come in to like bring in bags. Yeah, she'd bring in bags, or she'd be like, hey, like I need to like get my information because my children in China, they're like rich ass family in China, are gonna send me like $400,000 to my casino account. She would literally just say that and be like, yeah, my kids are just gonna send me $400,000. And they would send her money, and then she would just go waste that shit at the casino. So basically, seeing it all the time, I was like,
he was like,
man, some of these motherfuckers would.
That ain't a good example. That ain't an example.
But she was making bread most of the time. Bro.
If people are saying her that much fucking money, no way, bro. At the end of the day, money's going in and never coming back to them.
They're just washing.
She was coming.
They're just letting
that was a bad example. Either way, it convinced me.
It's a bad example.
It convinced me to start going to the casino. So I'll get off of work.
I get it, but
bro, stupid. I would have this was crazy times. I was just a degenerate. I would get off of work at the bank. I had a bottle of tequila in my car. I take like 1 or 2 shots, hit a J on the way to the casino.
How far of a drive would it be?
Like 5 minutes.
You're gonna be rushing that shit too.
5-10 minutes.
Hot ass tequila. How many times was it above room temperature?
No. I would like leave it in the refrigerator at work. My like coworkers are cool. I'd have beer. I would drink beer at work.
Nah, they were like, this motherfucker's a whack.
No, we were
he brings
lit.
in bottles of tequila to work.
We were lit. It wasn't every day.
You would take it at work too.
Yeah, I'd drink at work.
No.
But like, to be honest, I shouldn't have said the branch that we're at, but that shit was lit, bro. I had a coworker.
Wasn't it West? What's that shit called?
I'm not saying.
West, what's that shit called? I want it out there as it's so bad. It's that joint on Route 1. There's a one on Route 1. It's yellow and red. I forget what it's called, but it's yellow and red.
I had a coworker who would come in with a fucking thermos, like a coffee thermos, with this much coffee and the rest tequila. I would watch him make it. I mean, not tequila, the rest vodka. I was about to say,
Jesus.
Kettle One vodka.
Coffee and vodka.
He would just be fucking sonado all day, but like he'd just be gone, like bloodshot eyes. But that man, he was like one of the top salesmen in the fucking like part of the bro. That shit was insane. He had a crazy gambling. He was smart with it, bro. I don't know what the fuck he would do. He just never smelled like it. But like I would watch him make his Kettle One and coffee shit. He'd be like, yo, Daniel, go fill me up. And like it'd be in his like cabinet, and I'd go pour him.
He really be drunk in that bitch, like.
Bro, he wouldn't even look drunk. He was just that much of an alcoholic. He needed to be drinking at all times. He had a gambling addiction. Like he had like an actual bookie, like that type of gambling. They like get together for like every game and watch like hockey and shit.
Then he gets mad.
I know like people were like down bad when like people from high school will like hit me up with like a random like my boogie type website and be like, yo, sign up with my code, bro. It's for the betting shit. It was before like the sports were even like legal bets, and I'd be like, yeah, I got you, bro. I'm gonna sign up, bro. And I just never signed up. But I was
that's something. There's a lot of people like when you get out of high school. I think the first thing that hits motherfuckers after high school is like gambling and cocaine. Like motherfuckers be gambling, motherfuckers be doing coke, bro. Like that shit blew my mind. Like when I remember being like, like 21, 22.
I didn't even see coke in college. I saw it after.
Yeah, when I was like 21, 22, and I came to Looney's, I would go to Looney's every once in a while. That's when I'd see it all. I'd be like, these motherfuckers be up. No wonder these motherfuckers still be drinking. They be on coke, and then they want to go to the casino at 3, 4 a.m. Like, god damn. Like,
yeah, we ended up leaving at the casino at like 3, 4 a.m. and it was literally just straight up coke, motherfuckers.
Yeah, coke kids in
like from because we got there at like 12. From like 12 to like 2, it started like slowly getting like quieter. It started slowly getting quieter as people like rushed out and everything. Like the night was kind of ending, and then it kind of just became a rush around like 2:30.
Yeah, everyone the bars closed. And
just lit ass motherfuckers yelling and screaming at the crap tables and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like...
But that was a bad time, casino time.
Even when you go to, like, after parties for, like, the clubs and shit, it's straight, like,
how frequently
strippers and, like...
I mean, I used to go a lot, but...
Yeah, would you go, like, every other day, like, multiple times a week?
There was a point where I went every day, and I was like, look...
Were you ever on a streak?
Yeah, I went on, like a week streak. I would make bread, bro. And then the last day, I lost, like, too much bread. Well, the last week, I lost a lot of bread. And the last day, I was like, fuck, I need to make all my bread back. And I ended up losing like a stack. God damn. Like just on the in like 2 hours, and like I never even bet like that. I bet like you said, I go in there with like $40-50. If we gonna flip it, we gonna flip it. If not, then no. But like
I was
like fuck it, bro. I'm spending. It was like $8 something, $850 or like that.
Yeah, that's so terrible. I have never spent that much.
And then I was like, I'm never going back to
I probably spent like $250, $300 maybe. That shit.
I go now and like I fuck around and go to the casino with my friends and like watch shit. But I won't take out more than like.
How long did that last?
What, that like stint right there?
We're talking about like addictions this podcast.
Yeah, that was like a good like month or maybe like 2 months.
What were you
I was
addicted
consistently going.
I'd say we were talking about my alcoholism when I was a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we know Javi, bro.
Honestly, I get addicted to just I go on like I don't know, like if I like something, I'll go on it for like 2-3 months, like real heavy, and then
addictive mentality.
And then I just won't fuck with it ever again. Like I'm also very strong minded too, so like.
That's not strong, man.
No, it is.
You fold it for 2-3 months.
Yeah, but I could stop and then I can never do it again. Like there's shit that I just won't touch again. So it's just.
But it takes 2-3 months for you to build up the courage to do that.
Nothing ever like super crazy. Like probably just like pills, but like even
then,
if
you're doing pills, if you're doing any type of opiate, you're doing heroin, bro.
Those like perks.
You literally do. Yeah, perks are heroin.
It's not. It was never crazy like to the extent. But like I definitely go crazy for like 2-3 months.
You know what's funny? Like I mean, I took a Percocet after like a surgery when I was like 15. I had like a sports hernia. I had a perk, and I was just slumped in bed all day. But I never taken a perk like recreationally. Back in high school when I'd fuck around with shit, I'm surprised I never did. I guess it wasn't very prevalent then.
It wasn't. It was.
I fucked with a Xan once or twice because I was around.
Like Molly,
fucking sold that shit. But I never really. Yeah, I did Molly once or twice, literally. Like, but those shits were cool. I don't even know. I literally can't tell you what a perk feels like because I never really took it on some lit shit.
How many perks have you taken?
Does it make you feel high?
What's the most? Yeah. Answer that first.
Nah, only like 3. Like nothing crazy.
What, most at once?
But you're like
only like
3 what? Like 3 10 milligrams?
Yeah, like 3 times.
I mean, you're big body too.
Like
okay. Well, you're taking 10.
Body.
But like you know what it was though? Like
that's like a big one.
Drug.
A 10 milligrams like a big one. Yeah. Decent.
No, I'm pretty sure perk 30
perk 30,
is like
yeah, perk 30.
They're not even. Well, I don't know. I've never seen
perk. No, 5 milligrams are small. 10. They probably
20.
do got up to 30, right? Or maybe they got perk 50. Shit.
I don't know.
Perk 1000.
But yeah, for me.
There's this one meme of you remember that picture of like Future looking over Gunna like at the computer and they have like Future looking at some computer and they're like we're researching the perk 3000 or something like that. It's some funny ass meme.
That's stupid.
And it was definitely Lil Durk too. He just named like
it was Lil Durk and Young Thug.
He said
another dreaded
Gunna and Future. He's just
Jesus Christ.
They're black, bro. They're black.
Just say it already.
That's crazy.
Alright.
Nah, but it just levels you out for like you take a perk, hit a J, or like you hit a J, take a perk.
So is it more like it just be like this? Like you just high, bro.
Yeah.
You drank lean? Cause I drank lean once. Really, I drank lean in high school, and I was slumped, bro.
I've never gotten like too fucked up off lean.
I was high
because I never bought it for myself.
But it was one of those things.
Pouring me up a little bit.
Yeah,
I got you, bro. Right there.
Oh, Sammy! Shout out Sammy because I spent a lot of time with Sammy back in high school. That man poured me at least like 6-8 ounces.
Oh, Sammy poured up.
We didn't even eyeball it. So when he like first got I feel like it was like when he first got a pint, we were all just fucking with it. We were young as shit.
What were y'all sipping, like Walk Hard or like?
Yeah, it was Walk Hard, the purple shit. Walk Hard's purple, right?
Promethazine.
Yeah. It was a Walk Hard. It was back in the day with the orange symbol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was definitely cheaper back then too, cause I remember my man's he got one seal for like 300, 250 or some shit like that, and it wasn't.
I never even knew the prices. I was never really even into that. Expensive. Like, but I just remember Sammy pouring me up, and I remember drinking it fast as shit and like joking around. We were chugging all them, and I'm like, yo, this shit ain't do nothing. But like in my brain, I knew I was like, this shit gonna fuck me up. Like I gave it like 30 minutes to an hour, bro. I'm talking about like I was just so slumped, like. Like, it was one of those things where, like, you ever been up on a weekend and you stay up till, like, 4 or 5 a.m. and then you finally lay down and you're, like, you try to watch a video for a second or something.
Yeah, and
you're just like, yeah, fuck, no. I am literally, like, as soon as I close my eyes, I'm sleeping.
See, that's why I don't think how is that fun?
It wasn't.
It's not fun. It's just
I ran from the police like it,
too. Addictive.
Bro, I ran from the police like it, too. Yeah, like, I can imagine you taking it, like, earlier in the day, maybe more energized with some caffeine in you, and, like, watch a movie, and maybe you would be like, whoa, this shit crazy. But, like, bro, no, that's just...
I'd fall asleep sober during movies. Like, I would knock out.
Yeah, I'm not watching no movie off anything. I try to watch Batman, like, high as shit. Not Batman, the Joker, like, the new one.
Off what?
And I was just high. And I was just like,
I feel like
this movie's too long.
We'd be helping with movies.
If you eat it, yeah, for sure.
Smoke it, what do you mean?
Nah, YouTube, I'm like a YouTube kid, like.
Javi, this should have been up, man. Yeah.
I don't watch any, like, shows or nothing.
I'm watching movies. That's what I
now,
watch
like,
YouTube.
we're like on like the TikTok shit, where it's like TikTok. It's just fast information. I can't sit through like a 10-minute video, but like I'll get so distracted watching like an hour movie. I won't even know what the fuck going on. I'll just be on my phone like. Oh.
You know what is a funny prank? I be seeing them TikTok. Some people be sending me on like, they'll be at like a grocery store, and they'll like a person will be like, excuse me, and they're already recording. Like, excuse me, he's like, excuse me, ma'am, can you record me? Or like, excuse me, sir, can you record me real quick?
Oh, yeah,
I just want to like do a video for like my sister or something. Like, they're like, okay. But then, yeah, and the dude be like, like just do something.
Start tweaking
for like a minute, bro. Like just trying to get the guy to record it for as long as possible. That shit do be funny.
The funniest one I've seen is like there's like this couple, like they're just on a bench or whatever. He walks up and he's like, "So you weren't gonna tell me?" And then she's like,
"That's hilarious."
And it's like,
"That's crazy." And then, I would love to do that, bro.
The guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, what the fuck you mean?
The girl's like, "I don't know you." He's like, "What do you mean you don't know me? Like we have kids together." Like,
oh hell no, that's crazy.
We have kids together. At that point, the guy either gonna know he's joking or be like, "This is."
Yeah, I don't know. If you do that to the wrong person, like you getting fucked up, or you might watch that bitch get beat in public.
Or you could be like, "Oh, I thought you were my wife. You look just like my wife."
And then you change it on them.
I'm so sorry. That's all you gotta do.
Or the other shit is like, do you want the $1,000 or do you want to double it and give it to the next person? And then like it's like he's like, yeah, I want the $1,000. And then you had like somebody else come in who's like in the prank. He's like, nah, double it. Yeah. He's like, oh, so you want to double it? He's like, nah, bro. He's like, nah, double it. Oh, and then the guy's like, oh, so you want to double it? And he's like, if I give it to the other guy, he's like, nah, bro. I want my $1,000. And then he's like, yeah, I'm just leave y'all alone, man.
Yeah, I'll leave y'all alone.
Y'all too crazy, man.
He
walks away. He's like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
I fumbled the bag. Yo, that's funny shit. Yo, I be saying that like when I was out in Florida, we'd be like out drinking. I'll be like walk around and like people would be like bullshitting. Like we'd be outside. I'd be like, you want AR-15 or double? Then they give the next person. Like I'll say to some random person. I'm like, huh? That should be funny as fuck.
Yeah, no. I mean, like those pranks are funny, but it's like at the same time, some of those reactions don't even be worth it. Some of the people be getting whooped.
Bro, there's this one dude on fucking Snapchat. Snapchat is actually lit with like kind of as like a social media. If you go to like their Discover page and shit.
Yeah, I watched a video about how the C5 dude, Crip Mac, is a fucking fraud.
Yeah,
did you see that?
There's this guy on there.
It's so like valid. Like he's definitely a fraud.
Yeah, he is.
Whatever.
There's this guy on there that what he does is he lives in like LA, and he looks like a cholo looking like thug dude kind of. And he just walks up to people and he'll be like, alright, this is, like, the prank is, like, mean mugging people on the street. And he'll just pick up the baddest, like, the person that you wouldn't try on the street, and he'll just, like, mean mug them. Or, like, he had this one prank where he was, like, throwing up fake gang signs. And he would just look at someone and be like, and the motherfucker would be like, what the fuck, you, like, repping your set, bro? What the fuck is good with you, blah, blah, blah? Like, throw their shirt off and shit, like, because he would go up to, like, gangsters. He'd be like, nah, fool, like, I don't want no problem, I'm just... But like, but I'm like, bro, you do that, and like a couple people like grab him by the fucking neck and put him up against the wall. And he's like, bro, it's a prank, bro. There's a camera over there. And he's like, nah, don't fuck with me, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's so.
I'm like, yo, you fuck with the real wrong person, you getting shot.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's fake, which is also stupid.
No, he gets put like he's gotten like squared up with motherfuckers chase him down the street and shit like that.
Imagine going to the mall now, and you just get put on like a prank show. Like, how crazy would that be?
If I got pranked, bro. I don't know. Like I wouldn't get. I don't. Unless they got me really good.
If it's funny, I'm laughing.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they get me and they get me really good, I'm gonna be mad. Like right. But usually, I feel like if I know I'm getting pranked or something, I'm gonna be on some like funny shit.
I'm just geek because honestly, like even the ones where there's like farting in front of people, like
that should be.
He like bends over and starts farting. He's like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" Yeah. Some people get like genuinely upset.
Bro, you
like,
shitted your ass. Your ass is shitted, bro.
I could do a fart prank. I always got a fart line.
Nah, but the fart pranks, bro, these motherfuckers be so talented. They be putting their arms like, they be having arm crowds, but really their arms in their shirt, and they do that joint. I mean, that's not a little kid.
He could fart, like, he actually had a fart.
I can't
for the prank.
Yeah,
he got a fart.
Okay.
Watch. I can't. Alright now. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We could have clipped that, James.
That
would have been a clip.
Fart sounds to it.
We should have a fart board.
We should be like, I want to be like a Red Band, yeah.
Yeah. You got jokes, bro?
Yeah, I've been working on. Oh yeah. I've been working on sets. Like I'd be like, I finally wrote it out in small statements because I feel like that's how it should work, right?
Hmm.
I don't like homeless people as of late. I don't like them lately.
Okay.
Homeless people were more fun when they were on crack. Now they're all just like on fentanyl. They're like human street cones. They just stand still and shit. Like you can't even. Oh,
you ad-lib
that.
Right there, you act that out.
Ad-lib, yeah, exactly.
Like a street corner or some shit.
And then I just completely get off topic. Only way you can eat, like we've talked about this, but I just wrote them out better. Only way you can let a girl eat your ass and it not be gay is if you do it by squatting over her face.
Yeah, that is a great joke, bro. That is a great joke.
I'm like,
because now she got you like a missionary.
Exactly, yeah. This is, either you're in, we talked about this on the pod. Either you got your legs up, or you're getting to eat from the back, and that's just crazy.
These are all like statements I wrote, and I would add some shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta squat on the bitch.
I would probably literally show them because I don't want to be like like all assed up.
Yeah,
that's gay.
Yeah.
The worst truth about sex as a man is that every man at least once had to think about their grandma, just to last longer.
Alright, that's a personal thing that I don't think will go over well with many people, bro.
Come on, y'all.
That didn't go over with me. Hell no, my grandma.
Grandma's hot.
If anyone, I'm thinking
that means your grandma's hot.
That's a great thing to go into. What's the craziest thing you remember thinking about?
That's the premise.
While trying to last long? That's the premise. Wait, let's add. This is a podcast question.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that you've had to think about while trying to last long?
I don't know, just like about thinking like a driven bitch, I guess. Like
Javi,
that's a terrible.
Javi is joking to all the bitches watching this. Javi is joking right now.
I wrote a step down is basic arithmetic. That's the next thing I wrote.
What do you mean?
Like 1 + 2, you're like, 301. You start doing phone numbers again. Like, what's my mom's phone number? 301.
I've definitely you read shit, like if there's something in the room or something like that. Or I've thought of like alright, this is something I do when you have like a staring contest where you can't first one to laugh or some shit like that. When you do that, I think the whole time I'm like, I hate this motherfucker. This motherfucker's a bitch. He's a dumbass motherfucker. That's what I think.
Wait, what?
That's what I think. That's what I do, bro. I'm like, nah, I fucking hate her. Bro.
That's so crazy. That's actually the craziest shit I've heard. That's crazy.
That's just all his intrusive thoughts, like all this hater ass shit that you live with. You're a fucking mean ass person. You're terrible, bro.
That's so wild.
I think about how I hate her. You dumb motherfucker want to beat her over the head, bro.
You're a terrible person.
Yeah. That's actually wild.
One time when I was
just for comedic relief. That was just.
You said mean ass pussy. That's good.
One time when I was jerking off while on Pornhub, halfway through the video, it just cut to the introduction to Corey in the House from Disney Channel, starring Kyle Massey. I swear to God, I was beating off. And like 4 minutes into it, watching Cheese Green Beans.
I think you said this one last time.
Corey in the house. Check it out. That joint came on, and then it just proceeded.
That would be so wild.
As I did myself.
I used to when I actually used to like porn, like real porn, or like.
Listen to this guy. When I actually used to like porn.
I still like.
You don't watch porn and just stare.
No, I do, but I don't watch like the real shit, like the not the real shit, but like the acting shit, like like the porn,
who gives a fuck
like
about
the scenes,
yeah.
Like, but before I actually used to watch like the plot, like had to have like a good plot.
I never watched the plot.
Funny story. Like there was maybe like a couple months ago where I was like, I've never seen one. I had that because I'm like you. I've never seen one with a good plot. I'm like, let me try finding one. None of them are a good plot.
Who gives a fuck? They just want to fuck too. They just want to fuck too.
I didn't even end up beating off. I was just like, this is actually ass.
That's a funny joke. I finally tried to watch a porn with a good plot.
And it just let me down. I ended up beating off.
One time when I was, I don't know, I still live with my parents, so jerking off still sometimes feels like I'm stealing something. Like sometimes I get panicky when I hear creaks in the floorboard.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I
realized the day I started watching porn, though. I realized the day I started watching porn was the exact same day I stopped watching WWE SmackDown. John Cena, more like I'm on my penis. You can't see me because I'm in the bathroom jerking off with the shower on, Mom. Hardcore matches on Monday night. Hardcore matches on Monday Night Raw to hardcore Raw dogging compilations.
What's your favorite compilation?
I don't watch compilations. Probably
You said I don't watch compilations, but probably. If in a crazy universe, it would probably be this specific thing.
It'd probably be like Latina, like.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because you're taking too long. I had a phase
when
I was younger. I'm more cream pies are tough now, but like
now
I used to just like watching girls getting nutted on their face.
I don't really like that.
And then I grew up and I realized, bro, that doesn't really happen.
I really could give a fuck about the nut shot.
Yeah.
Much unless it's in her vagina.
Yeah, exactly.
I want her to be like, come in, I want her to hear.
Yeah, cream. Okay.
Should be hard.
Yeah, bro. That shit makes you hard.
Alright, bro. Hold on, I'm almost done with my set. WWE wrestling is a lot like porn if you think about it, just without the penetration. It's a lot of skin. There's a terrible plot line.
Well, you wrote this whole set.
I come at the end of it. Yeah.
You're tough. You have all the jokes.
I rewrote. See how they tie in? Except for when I just randomly start talking about getting my ass
I thought you were just bullshitting. My bad for interrupting.
Thank you, you fucking piece of shit. But you waited too long because it's over now. But yeah, this is I rewrote. This was all already written. We've already talked. Like you said, every time I said something, you're like, you said that already.
Yeah.
I said it before that. I rewrote it.
I'm not trying to be mean.
Yeah.
But Down syndrome is basically the modern day trans.
Yeah.
Or the other way around. But they all look like each other, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
They all fake cry like each other.
One of my favorite jokes about retardation is Shane Gillis has that joke where he's like, because Shane Gillis has people.
You watching the new special?
I went to that special. And
yeah.
I was there.
That shit is. Wait, that was the Virginia one. Yeah.
I was there.
Fuck you.
I swear to God,
Fuck
Daniel.
You.
No, time out. I meant to tell you that actually. I'm happy you brought that up. I swear to God, like not even trying to sound like it was cool, but like right as it starts, my dad's whistling and I like.
Oh, you mean that ass?
That's him. Because I know, like my dad can whistle.
I know y'all went to that one.
Yeah, my dad went like. I'll show you next time. In the beginning, that's my dad.
Doesn't he acknowledge that shit? He's like, hey, yeah.
I don't know. It was just a good pop, but my dad was up. We were up top.
You haven't watched the special on Netflix?
We did. We went and watched it.
No, did you watch it on Netflix?
Yeah, we watched it the other day.
Damn.
That joint's perfect. My dad was like, it's better on TV.
I fucking hate you.
Dude, that joint was awesome. But yeah, this isn't even on a special though. He told a joke. He told a joke because he's got people with the Down syndrome in his family. He kind of looks down. He's like, it nicked me a little. Like,
that's a
but he had a joke where he's like, yeah, Down syndrome people were fucking sick. Like, autism people were cool. Something I realized, though, is, like, Down syndrome people are like dogs. And autistic people are like cats. Like, cats are kind of a little antisocial, don't really get out. They don't really want to talk to you. They get a little freaked out. Like, dogs, on the other hand, are, like, the happiest fucking things ever. Like, you walk into a house, right, and you see a kid with a Down syndrome. He's gonna come up to you like, holy shit, where the fuck were you been? I've been waiting all day. And if you ask him to go on a walk, he'll fucking lose his shit. Oh, let's go on a walk,
That's one of his best fucking jokes.
Yeah, like, that's some funny shit.
That's a crazy comparison.
I took the mic.
But that's a good one, right? I think I can work on that one.
Your turn now.
Wait, for what? That was the only joke I had.
We're decompressing. We're hour 10.
I have... Nah, see, that's the only joke I wrote. The rest of them, I have a bunch of skit ideas that I thought of, bro. The Catch a Predator, I thought of this one was, you call an auto parts place and ask about a 2000 Tahoe, but it's a new guy and he thinks, you said a 2000 Tahoe.
Yeah.
And he tells you how to eat out a girl instead of and you're just like, bro, I just wanted a fucking oil change. But he thought you said Tahoe.
What was the question again, though? What do you ask at first?
Like, you ask about a 2000, like a 2002 Tahoe. Like, you want to get an oil change for a 2002 Tahoe.
Okay. You gotta think.
But he thinks you're talking about a 22-year-old Tahoe.
I didn't.
You're like, oh, you gotta do this.
You gotta come up with the question. Yeah. Like, you gotta word the question to make it that part funny, but it is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wrote Planned Parenthood.
Show. This is I have the mic right now. All right, fucking bitch. You go to a retail store, and go into the dressing room with a lady, and the girl doesn't go into the dressing room with you, but the people who work there think that she does. She's just in the next one, and she just starts moaning absurd shit. But also shit like that can make sense. Like, oh, this is nice. Like, oh, that's too tight. This is too tight, or some shit like that. And then people come and bang on. But this is more like a prank type shit. Like this skit type prank.
Here we go. This motherfucker, you are retarded.
You don't want to do pranks, man?
Do your own pranks, you fucking loser. No, my bad. I just want to be mean for a second.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Next.
A Jehovah's Witness person walks into the Monsters Inc. set, and he's just elated by how many doors are there that he can knock on.
What?
like
I'm
a
minimum.
Exactly. A Jehovah's Witness walks into it and he has like the fucking rolling cart of doors and he's just like, he's just knocking on all the doors.
I thought you said a registered sex offender.
No.
That'd be funny too. You know, a registered sex offender have to go to door to door.
Yeah.
I'm a pedophile.
That would be funny.
Yeah, I wrote the other day because someone, I swear to God, this happened in real life. Someone was talking about being.
That's all I had.
Someone was talking about being pegged the other day, like a dude, like by a girl, like puts a strap on and pegs them.
Look at this fire ass picture, by the way.
It's retarded, but yeah, he was like, I'm just being free spirited, and I was like, yeah, or another word that starts with F.
Yeah.
Well, that was funny. Oh no, I don't anymore. I don't got any more.
That's done?
Yeah, that's it.
Have you got any jokes?
No jokes. I think for the skit, y'all should just walk up to random people, just whoop their ass.
Fuck them in the butt.
That's a real
just
thing.
Whoop them, just completely whoop them, and then like.
Or just ask for a consent.
I'll finish that with two things. I'll finish this off with two things then.
We're not ending the podcast.
Yeah, we
yet.
are.
We still have like 4 beers.
You have 4 beers. You're a pussy. I drank mine. If you don't chug one right now, that's not one. You're gonna have to chug another half. I'm gonna finish off with what you just said there. Have you heard of the movie Kids? Mac Miller's mixtape is actually named after it, but it's a movie called Kids.
No.
Yeah, it was in like early 2000s. It's like an indie film. It was directed and written by this kid, Ari. What's his name?
Ari Shafir.
No, whatever. But he was only like 16 when he wrote it. It's like a New York City skater kid. They're like fucking and drinking and shit. It's like a very like coming to age movie, I guess. It's like a cult classic, right?
It's not the one with Jonah Hill.
No, Jonah Hill totally knocked on all people.
90s, right?
Yeah, people say mid 90s.
It
was like a elementary version of it. They said.
Okay.
But yeah, good reference because they do. You just farted.
It was a bird.
I wish you put it on the mic, but that kid though, before he was fun fact, he was really fun. You know David Blaine, the magician. He was good friends with David Blaine growing up before he even wrote that movie. So when he was like 15 years old, him and David Blaine did a film project where David Blaine recorded him going up to people in the middle of the street of all the different races. So they would go one by one to different races, and they'd pick a fight and let the person beat the shit out of them.
That's crazy.
So that's some real shit you just brought up. I really like that. That's some real artistic shit. Some real autistic and artistic shit.
So we
but like we
gonna get their ass beat though.
They get their ass beat so they can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
I guess, or they just thought it'd be funnier.
I think I just have like y'all get somebody, but alright, pick somebody out, and then y'all two just like.
Yeah,
you just pick a weak person that you know is not gonna.
But I'm also gonna finish this. We are done with the pod here because I want to play you in pool.
You want to tell everybody the score?
It's like 10-6.
Shut the
fuck
is. Up. It's 12-8.
It's still a 4-point difference, you jackass.
Did you win last time?
Yes.
One game? You won a
12-8.
game? Did you win a game? No, be honest. Be honest. Did you win a game last time?
Remember, this is nothing.
Because if not, then it's 12-7.
This is like a Make-A-Wish shit. Like, you just want to do this shit.
It's 12-7. Actually, it's definitely 12-7.
No, it's not. But I'm going to finish it off with this because I think you guys will like this. And y'all may have seen it already today on Twitter. On Drink Champs, they had Big Daddy Kane.
I haven't seen it.
The OG rapper from the early 90s, late 80s. Shout out, Ain't No Half Steppin', I think it's a good song. Big Daddy Kane was like, J. Cole's a hard-ass rapper. Like, he's the best lyricist right now, which I thought was kind of whack. But then he said a bar that he said, and I was like, this is the hardest bar I've heard in a while.
That J. Cole said?
Yeah.
What is it?
No Cosby shit. But if y'all sleep on me, fuck them.
It's a good bar.
That is a great bar.
J. Cole is
he's a J. Cole hater.
I'm not a J. Cole hater, but
I'm saying Javi's a true.
Kendrick's 10,000 times better than J. Cole.
Correct.
Trippin'.
I feel like J. Cole can't make a damn.
Not 10 times. Not 10 times.
Can't.
You're right. Very one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Very boom bap. Top on a feature with some real.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, can I say
J. Cole is good at what he does.
He's a storyteller and a lyricist, but he only puts. When it comes to music, you're right.
Bro, Kendrick is more of a poet.
Kendrick's a better lyricist and probably a better storyteller
than a rapper.
I think no. I think Kendrick is a better just artist in general.
Idiot.
Poet, but poetry is an art.
You just slam that beer and he starts slurring.
He's lit already, bro. See, we gotta end the pod before he gets a little bit too crazy in here.
I'm about to bend you over on all fours and dog you.
It's over. Cheater and Bing.
Come here, motherfucker.
It's over.
Big ass.
Hey. Misinformation.
Misinformation. Yo, I've been thinking this the whole time.